Hey Akir, hey Castell, and welcome back everybody to some more Disgaea PC. I hope you are ready. We're kind of nearing the finale at this point. Pretty excited, pretty sad that it's going to be hypothetically ending soon. The one thing with Disgaea though is there's a lot of post-game stuff actually. And there's also several different endings to the game, and a lot of them you have to do separate playthroughs to get through. But of course, since we're powerful enough to beat the story as is, it'll be pretty quick to just, you know, bang out a couple endings. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, depends on how everybody reacts. But I'm pretty excited for quite a few things to come. But anywho, let's hop on in here. And I'll grab my controller. And let me just put chat back up. There we go. Still experimenting with new layouts for, whatchamacallit, how I do my stream. But this looks good enough to me. Let me just put OBS over there. Alrighty, let's go. One of the problems with only having one monitor after all. Sin, I finished my pick. Did you want to see the finished coloring? Sure thing, Akir. Send it up to me, and I'll take a look at it. But let's do a little bit of recap. So I didn't do that much grinding, but I did a decent amount. As you can see, we got a good chunk of hell. But Laharl's 47, Flawn and I didn't move much. Jess and Destiny actually went up quite a bit. I went up a tiny bit. Tree went up a bit. Sifu was pretty high. You can look at the chat, of course, here. Thomas is needing help. Selfie is a bit higher. Well, decent amount higher. Jumon's doing good. I leveled Jenny a bit. Swift went crazy. You're getting a blank screen? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. My apologies. I'm an idiot. I totally didn't click the right scene in OBS. Rip in pieces. But anywho, as we are back, for real this time, I swear, we have a good amount of money, 387k. We leveled up quite a bit, as I was saying, but now I have proof. So yeah, Laharl's okay. Flawn and Etna need some work. Jess and Destiny have been pretty much carrying my leveling operation for now. Sifu's doing okay, Tree is doing okay, Aya needs work, Selfie's doing good, Jumon, Game Changer, Laser, Jenny. I tried leveling them up, but I was running out of time before the stream started. Talon made leaps and strides though. I accidentally killed a level 190 enemy with Talon, trying to weaken it, so he got a lot of EXP. But yeah. For the sake of those who are viewing this Let's Play as kind of advice for how to play this game, I'll do one run of the grinding that I've been doing, just to show you guys how it's done. So first off, I head to the Forest of the Dead, then I go to Ghostly Whisper. As you can see, I've only cleared it 7 times. And one of those times was due to the story. So it's only been 6 extra times. And right here you can see there's 2 lines of enemies standing on plus 100% EXP tiles. So pretty much all I did was call out Jess, call out Destiny. You turn your settings off so that it goes really fast. But I'll turn them on for the sake of, you know, it's on stream. And we also have Omega Fire and Omega Ice on Destiny and Jess respectively, because they hit level 40. But you just hit your Giga Spell in a big circle, and then look for the people that you don't have that much weaknesses against. So as you can see, everyone on this side is weak to ice or doesn't have resistance, so I'll do it over here. It still killed a couple, but hey, that's what happens. And then Jess will do the same thing. Of course, Jess doesn't have high enough Giga, so I'm just working on Omega out of laziness. So 2 of these guys resist fire, but I'll do it here anyway. Actually, that will probably just kill them all, huh? Oh well. Here's Omega Fire. Then you come in a little bit more. Of course, you know, there's optimal setups for this to make it easier, but this is just the way I've been doing it. Now they're all pretty low. Then you grab your tree, you grab a Sinful. Yeah, that'll do. I probably should have used Sinful's move first, because now I'm actually going to hit Talon, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. In the grand scheme of things. So we killed a couple more people. Then we got hit with Megastar. And a Gigastar. Maybe 2 Gigastars. And a Jack Rush or 2. The sad part is, of course, sometimes they kill their friends, which is actually a bummer, because you don't get any of that experience. There's also that issue when they kill Destiny. But anywho, now that that's done, we can do the interesting part. So we'll grab this gentleman, throw him like so. Grab this gentleman, throw them like so. That explains things. I thought they were all fire mages. I was like, how do they have different resistances? Yeah, that's why. Star mages are star-like. Star bright, first star I see tonight. Then you do this. Now you got one super dude. Then you grab your selfie, or the closest equivalent of a selfie. Very difficult to find these days. Wish you best of luck on that one. And just keep tossing till they're a nice big stack. I can do one more if, well, I can do good sneaky stuff here. Let's grab Etna. Then I'll use Game Changer. Toss you like so. Then we need a sacrificial lamb, which will be Gordon, the Defender of Earth. Also, diagonal throws are a thing in this, so they're really helpful for enemy combining. I totally forgot that diagonal throws were still a thing. They add it for real in other versions, but in this I think it's still a glitch. Anyway, now at this point you just weaken this gentleman. Do note he's over level 200 right now, so this isn't going to be simple. As you can see. But Betty will go down, just the same. And let's grab you. A glitch, yeah. Put you away. Grab Jess. Because Jess can weaken this guy pretty well. As you can see. And then we'll grab our main man. Where are we at? Laharl. And we'll do a Hurricane Slash. I think they left it in on purpose. I think they're only removing it from the DS version because of the hardware limitation. It really opens up your options in terms of moving characters around the map. It's very true. I don't think... it's really funny. I do use a lot of, like, cheatsy, well, quote-unquote cheatsy things. Or glitches or whatnot. But for some reason I just never take a part of that one. Then we'll do a Colossal Fissure.
I'll finish this. Be gone.
And he's right about to die. Very, very close. He actually has really good ice resistance there. So we're gonna move you there. Do this.
It's on now.
Bam. And now we have a level 225 enemy with 45 HP standing on an EXP plus 100 percentile. So what you can do is... Well, Aya and Tree need levels anyway, so this is a pretty good squad to take. You put these people away. I actually would like to level up Etna or Flan as well. But oh well. Or Thomas. Thomas could use some love. And then you want to unequip Thomas's weapon. The reason being is he's using a staff. Certain weapons are more likely to combo with allies. For instance, if I take Thomas out and put Flan there, you can see that her chance is only 30% because she uses a bow. However, if you unequip your weapon, it's treated like a fist, and fist has one of the highest. So you can see now it's like 70%. And then you do that, and you do this. And as you can see, we just barely killed him with that. But all those guys should have gotten a decent amount of EXP. And we also get really good amounts of money from this because we kill a really high level enemy. But Thomas was level 19. Now he is level 26. Of course, you get more experience if you solo kill it. But, like I said, you need a certain amount of damage or gear or attack spells. But for characters like Thomas who can't attack, it's really useful to do it that way. And that's exactly what I meant by Swift being really fortunate. He accidentally killed him with the Hurricane Slash and reaped a bunch of EXP really early. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do if you want to level up at this point in the game. It's actually more EXP for a full team attack. It is more EXP, but it's split up amongst your characters. Whereas you'd get all of it centered at one person. So in the long run, yes, it's better to do team attacks, but if you want one specific character leveled up, do it that way. But yeah, I got like 2 levels, Tree got like 2 levels, Thomas got 7 levels. So it was pretty good. I'm just that good. What's good, Swift? Welcome back, man. But let's hit up that save. And before we do anything else, we did start this chapter without talking to everybody, so let's go do that now. We have that in our diary to read, as well as talking to Manti. It's been a while since the last natural disaster. Let's see, there was the time when the king was so happy that the queen accepted his proposal, he knocked over a few mountains. The time when the king was so thrilled that the prince was born, he froze the ocean. And the time the king was so sad because of the queen's passing, he split the earth in 2. Wouldn't you consider those to be artificial disasters? Oh man, Manti. Flan needs some love. Flan does need love, don't worry. Because each character gets a flat 50% of the total EXP the enemy would get, so you would end up with 200% total. True enough, Castell. What could these unidentified objects be? Space battlecruisers? Giant robots? Well, the way things have been going lately, they could be just about anything, I'd say. And let's go talk to Dratty. Is it me, or are humans overshadowing you, Prince? No, they're not. It's just you. Let's hope so. I've always loved sci-fi stories. Okay, Gargo. Since when was the Netherworld open to the public? Who cares? It's more fun this way. Those giant unidentified objects are in the Stellar Graveyard too. Since we don't know what's there, do whatever tickles your fancy. Good old zombie.
Prince, I'm going to the bathroom, okay?
Stolen memories. My precious memory, the dying words of the king. I'd protect the prince. Not long after I made that promise, my memories were stolen. I don't know if he knew of my promise, but it was Madras who stole my memories and plotted to take over the throne. He proposed a deal to me. If I wanted my memories back, I had to kill the prince. It's ironic that my stolen memory was my promise to protect the prince. But I had no choice. Well, at least we have some more understanding as to why Etna did what she did. But let's save the game real quick. And I did pass a couple of more expensive items. So you can see now we have stuff that costs like 400k. Before, like, the best thing we could find was like just under 200k. So I'm actually gonna go buy a sword that sucks blood, loves type 0. I actually have a type 0 blood, or type O blood type. So you should keep that thing away from me. I kinda wanna save up for this adamant sword. Your body will be filled with energy. But we just have to do like one mission, I think we can afford it. But it wouldn't be the worst idea to just buy some other characters' weaponry. Maybe a new... Actually, I could use a fist. Let's get a fist. Straight punch. Strongest punch known to mankind. Oh man. Sounds like Saitama. Let's give it to Jumon. Customer rank up. Why are you guys talking about blood types? What's good, Smarty? Welcome back, man. We were talking about blood types because every single item in this game has flavor text. And we were looking at the bloodlust, and it loves type O. Masamune. Oh man. Not a thing in the world, it can't cut. But let's equip the fist that Jumon had earlier to Aya. Actually, it's worse. Never mind, though. But now we're broke. Such is the ways of Disgaea. So, I mean, I could do some more on-camera grinding and, like, level up Etna and Flan or something. I gotta get up to work soon. Feels bad, man. I'm sorry, Smarty. Hey, at least you get to see us before you get to go, man. You have to get up before you go. Well, let's just do the mission. It'll be fine. I'm sure. Plus, we'll get some dialogue. It's an army of Darth Vaders in scuba masks.
Soldiers of the EDF! I told you, Jennifer, just like I said.
6 AM work, so tough. I understand that, Smarty. I wish you best of luck, buddy. You're doing the work of the champions. What's good, Tao? Welcome back, man. Happy to see you again. The ways of Disgaea until you unlock Cave of Ordeals. True enough, Castell.
I've never seen so many humans all at once.
I haven't touched the item world just yet, Tao. Pretty soon. Once we beat the story, I'll be doing item world stuff.
So, what'd they come all the way here for?
Aren't they here to rescue Mr. Gordon?
Don't you think they're acting kinda strange, though?
What's wrong? Your beloved hero is right here!
You know, I hadn't had this thought until literally just this moment, but... do they ever explain why they're wearing space helmets when they set Gordon in here with nothing? I mean, you would assume that this collar, like, folds up into a bubble or something. But realistically, he's never worn a helmet in the Netherworld, so obviously there's oxygen. So what gives? Whatever.
Hey, guys! It's me, Captain Gordon, Defender of Earth!
Not very popular, are you? Poor Mr. Gordon.
Don't be silly. I'm the defender of Earth. All the kids love me. I had my own comic series and Saturday morning cartoon.
But they don't seem all that impressed.
Gordon, we've been used.
Used? What do you mean, Jennifer?
They asked us to defeat the Overlord, but their true purpose was to secure a route to the Netherworld.
What are you saying, Jennifer? They are risking their lives to save us. How can you accuse them of...
Heroes don't wear helmets, it's not heroic. Touché. I think his character art originally had a helmet, but they took it off because it looked silly, and they didn't really fit the way the frame of the dialogue cutscenes. Fair enough.
But, Gordon, can't you see?
I guess they were too lazy to draw other humans. Because, I mean, just putting the scuba helmet on people pretty much saves you a lot of artwork.
Enough of this. I don't want to hear it. I'm shocked and disappointed in you. I hereby dismiss you from your duties as my assistant.
I see.
I must have faith in the people of Earth. Unfaltering, unwavering faith. It's my duty as defender of Earth. Right, guys?
Captain Gordon, defender of Earth, you are to be terminated.
What?
Sucks to be you.
All the kids love me, huh? Right.
Poor Mr. Gordon.
Poor Mr. Gordon.
Die.
Hey, wait! What are you doing?
Alrighty. So, this is a pretty funny one. All these guys have guns, I believe. They're also not... Oh, they're kind of tough. But the trick is you can't walk on any green tile because ally damage. But they can do whatever they want. Because, again, reasons. Ooh, that guy has a nice gun. I'd like that. He has no special techniques, though. None of these guys have any attacks except for shooting their pistol. That's depressing. But Joe over here, I'd like his weapon if I can. But let's continue. Those spacesuit diving helmets coming in handy, obviously. They do have protective suits, I guess. Sure enough. This one's minus 50 to fire, but let's do something with Mega Fire. Dang. Well, good try, Jess. You did your best. I need to keep Selfie alive, so I'm not gonna risk her life just yet. But I would like to kill the bad guy. Unfortunately, no such luck. Who else can get it? Aya, maybe? Yeah, we'll see. Move up. We could send Jumon into the thick of things. Where are you at? There we go. Why can't I throw them in this puddle? There's no entry or anything. Oh well. Rip me, I guess. Can I Omega Ice anybody? Let's just do Giga Ice then. You can see very well. His best wasn't enough. I guess not. But you can see clearly right there how much of a difference a low-level spell is from a high-level spell. Now we're gonna get shot up 9 times. Oh man, that hurt. You're weak to ice. You're weak to fire. I'm sorry, Jess. Here's on Mega Ice. That was actually a pretty solid chunk of damage there. You're pretty dead looking though. Let's take out Swift. I'll take out Tree to throw him. Does that make sense? But, yeah, I believe Disgaea has 14 chapters, and this is chapter 12, so we're really approaching the end of the game soon. I don't know if we'll be able to make it today, but, it'll be soon. Unfortunately, Joe over here, or, Selfie over here, is asleep. Am I worthy to be put in yet, Coach? Almost game changer. Don't worry, man, I'll level you up pretty soon. I need to get you a better sword, though. But you have Mega Wind. Let's use Thomas. We did pick up Giga Heal, so you can at least see that. Yeah, War of the Netherworld Part 2, and then final chapter. Nice little heal there for Selfie. Unfortunately, Selfie is still sleeping on the job. As she is like to do sometimes. There we go. That one's resistant to ice. However, I don't really have a much better shot than that. You're weak to fire. Ice, alright. Well, 'tis what it is. Booyah! Sleep? I don't know what sleep is. Sleep is for the weak. Let's do some Omega Icing. It's my second favorite dessert. Topping, I guess. Just gotta admire that satellite laser drop from a angel into the enemies. Target height problem. Poor Talon. Sleep is for the ones that work at 6 AM. Feels bad, man. Poor Smarty. Well, unlike most people, you'll be pretty happy whenever I do change my schedule up. Unfortunately, as some of you guys know, a lot of my older viewers know this at this point, but I'm going back to school pretty soon, and whenever that happens, I'll more than likely have to change my streaming schedule. So I'd like to just warn you guys who don't know in advance now, that sometime within the month, or like maybe 2 months, I will be switching it up. I hate their guns putting me to sleep, though. Enjoy your lives until Judgment Day comes and gets your sleeping hours. Hey, best time to sleep is when you're dead. So Jumon can go take a long rest. So Joe over here has what we want. I don't know if Selfie can actually steal it though, but I'll try. It's not impossible. She could also just steal his style. I mean, again, there's no reason not to try. Oh my god, Selfie's the best. Alright. I also said best in the weirdest way possible, and I apologize. I was just so overwhelmed. I'm sleeping 4 hours a day, that's not healthy. To be fair, Smarty, it isn't the most healthy thing in the world. However, I still believe that sleeping consistently is more healthy than sleeping sporadically for longer periods of time. So as long as you're consistent about it, you'll be fine. But try to get some more sleep in the future. But it's all about time allocation, right? Sometimes you just don't have that opportunity. Bummer. Well, hopefully that gun that Selfie stole is better than the one she's using, because that would make me happy. And we'll kill this gentleman with our colossal fissures. I always sleep early in the morning, it's a habit, more like insomnia. I know the feeling, Game Changer. I have pseudo-insomnia. The only reason I call it pseudo-insomnia is because I haven't actually gotten to check if I have insomnia or not. Apparently, I'm vertically challenged. Oh, that's pretty interesting, Swift. I apologize, though. I imagine that's kind of inconvenient at times. But I have a fear of heights, so I mean, that's similar, but not the same. Sifu's also gonna take a beating there. Can I reach a Giga Heal around? Doesn't seem like it. Not a Mega Heal. Not even a regular heal. I really need to work on Thomas. Poor Thomas. Well, let's save Sifu's life at least. What is vertically challenged? There's a couple of ways to describe vertically challenged. One would say short. Some would say a fear of heights. Others would say that they get vertigo quite easily. Whichever one it is, you have my condolences. Omega Ice. I think we're doing quite well for ourselves, considering we can actually finally do missions without Laharl. But, I mean, we could still use some work. Man. The hitboxes for spear moves are too finicky. But we did it. Unfortunately, Gordon's gonna be pretty upset now.
Why would the EDF attack me?
Duh! They stabbed you in the back. You're slow.
Beep, beep, blip, beep. Captain Gordon, incoming message from General Carter.
That's that's a much better reason, Swift. You can't hit targets because of the elevation problems.
Ah, Gordon, I see that you're still alive. What?
With your help securing a route, we were able to make it here unchallenged.
Well, I meant Gordon's gonna feel awful because of what happened to Jennifer.
Now, the Netherworld will be ours. I thank you, Defenders of Earth.
Oh my god! We were being used?
Are you just realizing that now?
If Flan is picking up things faster than you are, you need some help.
Aren't you happy, Flan? There's someone even dumber than you.
As Laharl said.
I knew of their plan all along.
Liar!
Gordon, you were a splendid pawn. I will tell the people of Earth that Captain Gordon died valiantly while fighting the Overlord. It's the least I can do for you. Well then, Gordon, so long.
Name one person in history whose laugh, who had the letters MU before it, was not evil.
There are some promising humans out there.
I was thinking the same thing. Should we try to recruit him?
Costella is such a Gordon fanboy.
Will you stop joking around? This is a serious matter.
Poor Jennifer.
Jennifer?
She's probably hurt because you trusted them instead of her. Oh well, it's none of my business.
Move that over.
Didn't you dismiss her just a minute ago, Gordon?
Oh, poor Miss Jennifer.
I don't know, Costell. Considering you typed in muhahahaha, I think that automatically makes you evil.
Jennifer, about that dismissal...
Plus you're killing innocent sentinels in the Cave of Ordeals, man. That's harsh.
It's okay, Gordon.
They're having an ordeal after all.
I deserve to be dismissed.
Jennifer...
Thursday, not the one to blame. All Gordon's fault.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Jennifer.
I don't know about you guys, but that seems semi-sarcastic. I'm being framed. This is Kangaroo Court. I demand a retrial. I think not. I'm pretty sure your proposal would fail even in the Canadian Beaver Courts. But then again, I think your punishment would be less harsh. Core point number 4. The less than successful sequel of Space Channel number 5.
Long time no see, Gordon.
Who's there? Curtis?
That's right, Curtis, Defender of Earth.
How cool! A rival has made his appearance. Look, look!
Yeah, calm down.
My goal was to defeat you, Gordon, but it seems I've overestimated you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I assumed that you had completed your mission and defeated the Overlord. I came here to settle things with you. But look at the facts. You failed your mission, and even worse, you've become the Overlord's slave.
People are very shiny in this game.
I'm embarrassed to call you my rival.
He's right. That is embarrassing.
Oh, also, I guess one kind of point of contention to make. You should take note of Curtis's appearance for later.
You don't have the right to call yourself Defender of Earth, nor the right to fight me. So long.
Curtis, wait! You're right. I didn't complete my mission. And in your eyes, it may seem that my current predicament is rather pathetic.
What's he talking about? It is pathetic.
Damn.
Shh, it's getting good.
I'm telling you guys, Fawn's a savage.
But But I say, I have not lost my passion. I still have a hero's spirit. Words cannot describe this sensation. My soul burns brighter than ever before. And do you know why? Because the true enemy has appeared before my very eyes.
Fine then. If you insist, prove me wrong. I'll be waiting for you, Captain Gordon. Don't lose to these bunch of soldiers.
Man, I wish I had rocket boots. But I'm also not a armadillo. Now they have axes. Actually, before I forget, even though I did forget, and I'm just now remembering, Selfie found that gun, which is actually substantially better than the one we have equipped. Nice. Darth Vader's fan club. That's one way to put it, Smarty. Alright, let's give Gordon the other one, I guess. Alright, so there's a bunch of silence panels, and then on top of the silence panels there's 100% ally damage panels. So there's like a couple ways of cheesing this map. One thing you can do is put someone in the ally damage panel, like a mage. They use a big-ass AoE spell, and then you just get someone to pick them up out of the ally damage and throw them back on silence. My first playthrough, I almost lost an hour of progress on this map because the two in the middle never move and it didn't bring a character that had a range attack. Aw, poor Castell. Yeah, that is true. These two jerks, like, never leave. If you're unlucky. But this is a pretty decent way to level up Jumon and a couple other people. So let's just send him out and let's bring on the enemies. Of course, the other thing is this is ally damage. So the enemies can come in here and they can use all the spells they want and not give a damn about how you feel. Let's give him a helping hand here. Nice miss. You can also make complete the map by making a throw chain and getting to the silent symbol on the other side of the map and destroying it first. That's definitely the preferred method of going there, for sure. Because, you know, then you don't have to deal with any shenanigans. Or you can just get your Sifu to poke things. Whatever you want to do, really. Let's take the Harl out. Why not? The Harl actually doesn't have the best sword in the world right now, so his damage is kinda underwhelming. But he's over-leveled and has good gear, so they're not gonna really hurt him. Well, with Disgaea and every other tactics game, how you choose to tackle every level is up to you. And depending on what you level up in the previous levels, lets you decide how you want to play the game. Aragorn. starting to hurt though. What's good? Release Konoichi. Welcome back, man. I'd call you Punch or Tree Kunoichi. However, we do have another gentleman in this chat named Tree, and I don't want to confuse the two of you. But let's take Jess down here, and then we'll do Omega Fire. Some Disgaea games have rather bland maps, though. Looking at you, number 3. Well, the bland maps are made up for by the really cool mechanics that they had in Disgaea 3. Disgaea 3 had a unique gimmick that none of the other games had, where you could combine 2 skills. So for instance, if I used a Hurricane Slash and I used Impale, it would turn into like Hurricane Impale or something. And it's kind of cool. I got bored of doing farming on DFO. Any games you would recommend? Depends on what kind of things you're looking for, Kunoichi. But I'd highly recommend checking out this game that I'm playing currently. It's been a favorite of mine for a long time. But again, it depends on what you like to play, right? Chop chop. Maybe we can get a kill with Jenny. Go Jenny. Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon's a pretty damn good one, yeah. A lot of people would be happy to recommend that one. Game Changers just listing stuff on my channel. Nah, I mess. So. Is this game you're playing a series? If it is, I guess I have to play the first one. Luckily for you, this is the first one. Oh, my damage. Alright. I can do it. Well, if you like strategy games, Disgaea is a pretty good one. And luckily for you, this is a port of the original game, and they just released it on PC. So, yeah. But Darkest Dungeon is also a really good one, if you like strategy games as well. Again, it depends on what you want to know. Give me a genre, Kunoichi, give me a genre. You'll enjoy it with your life. Oh man. Though considering you like DFO, you probably like having your soul crushed. Yeah, I played Golden Sun, was fun. Alright, if you like Golden Sun, you definitely like this game already. I actually remember, in high school, I had this one friend who was a massive Golden Sun fan, and he would debate over and over again on how he thought Disgaea was worse than Golden Sun. And I would, of course, argue the opposite. Not to say that Golden Sun's a bad game or anything. I just much prefer this one. Let's move Jess over here so I can Omega Fire these jerks up here now. The only Disgaea games you have to play in order in this series are the first and D2. The others are loosely related. This is very true. I'd say D2 is even really optional. Because D2 isn't even canon. It's just, you know, a hypothetical extension. Let's move you out of the way. Vandal Hearts. Oh man. I could see Disgaea has the Final Fantasy Game Boy theme thing. Yeah, well, this used to be a PS2 game or a PS1 game, so they stayed true to the roots. They didn't update the graphics too much. We don't really have that many awesome characters. I mean, I could use Jennifer or Gordon or something, but whatever. That did something. Poor Sinful. Not like this. I'm actually like super excited for Dark Souls 3 actually. Like, I love the Souls series in general, but I did skip Dark Souls 2 because I didn't have a good PC to run it at the time, and I don't own a PS4 currently. So I kind of was bummed out about that. It's the same reason why I haven't played Bloodborne yet. But I saw a little bit of gameplay for Dark Souls 3, and I was like, I want this in my life right now. Somebody give it to me. But, well, we'll be waiting until April for that one. And by loosely related, he means Laharl, Etna, and Flan, and bonus post-game unlockable characters on literally only mentioned in the side comments during a cutscene. Yeah. This game series overall doesn't really need you to play anything from the previous games, but I mean, it is nice on occasion to get some of the inside jokes. That 20% there. Oh, 2 more enemies. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So we got a pair of falcon shoes while I was leveling. As you saw earlier in the Dark Assembly, there was 3 things that I didn't do, and that was unlocking shoes, glasses, and belts. And shoes pretty much just give you bonus speed and hit chance, and maybe some defense, depends, but speed's the big one. So, if, for instance, if I take this off, you can see that my movement goes down, but also my jump height. So the reason why Jumon was able to get up here in the first place was because he's a ninja with shoes. And Selfie has some glasses. All those do is increase your hit chance. However, gun damage scales with hit, so it's really good to give glasses to gunners. And Talon over here has a belt, and belts just give you attack. Pretty straightforward. But yeah, one day I'll get those. Whenever that day comes, people will rejoice in the streets. Just out of range there. Alright. Nice punch. There's the ninja spirit. Let's do another Omega Fire. Should kill both. Good stuff. Ninja Gaiden. Oh boy. Off to the Star Cluster. Actually, I got a quick question for you guys. So, as I said, currently, well, I guess I should establish this first before I go into details. But, so you got, some of you know, if you don't know, I'm telling you now, but we have a fan stream every Saturday called Sinful Saturdays. So I play a game that chat decides that I should play. So, whoa, did one of your characters use Bankai? Maybe, Kunoichi, maybe. There's some really over-the-top graphical stuff in this game. But before I forget where I was headed, let me finish this tangent. So, with Sinful Saturday, since we play the game that's on that docket once a week, and right now we're playing through Dark Souls, I was debating on if by the time we finish Dark Souls 1, if I should just skip straight into Dark Souls 3. Because Dark Souls 3 comes out in April. So, I mean, it lines up fairly well. If I manage to stall through Dark Souls for a couple days, maybe I'll do like a PvP stream or something to like waste a week or whatnot. Or if I should like put up Dark Souls 2 or something instead. But yeah, that was just a question of mine. Because I'd like to play through Dark Souls 3, but I don't know if it would be like a main series kind of, like I stream it every day kind of thing, or if I'd like it as a once a week game. I'll leave you guys to decide. to the Star Cluster. Dance for me, you foolish humans. You'll save me the trouble of dealing with both Flan and the Overlord. Ingenious, if I do say so myself. Can you repeat the question? I didn't get it. Well, pretty much my question is, would you guys like me to go straight into Dark Souls 3 for Sinful Saturday? Or would you like me to play Dark Souls 3 as like a main game? Like I'm playing Disgaea or Darkest Dungeon or something like that. Either or I'm happy with. But yeah. And I guess the other side question is if I skip Dark Souls 2 or not. All that remains is a spineless seraph. Once I get rid of him, I'll be the one and only. God damn it, Smarty. Humans, demons, angels, I'll be the god of all. What's wrong? You're acting weird. I felt an evil presence. Only an angel could give off such an evil presence. Was it General Carter? Or maybe Curtis? No, it wasn't human. Something more terrifying. It's hard to believe that there's something more evil than me. You sure you're not imagining things? Maybe it's just me. Wow, these guys are being goonish. Invincibility and ally damage, or enemy boost. Yeah, some of these later levels can be kind of dickish. But, so here's the thing. These guys are invincible. If we step on the red, however, we take bonus damage every turn. Or we take 20% damage every turn. It's not a good feeling. So we're just gonna do a throw chain. Try to get this done ASAP. Unfortunately, because of how they're lined up, a throw chain is actually slightly more difficult than it normally be. But we need to get over to here. Preferably, I like to kill that as well. So we'll just chuck the Harl. So Flan is evil one according to what she just said. Oh man, Talon. Is it Satan? Or is it Saturn? Same thing, right? Grab selfie. We'll grab laser. But I'm pretty sure they're referring to Volcanus there. Say Jennifer, because reasons. Gordon's a pretty good throw slave too, I imagine. And I could try to get one other person in on this. Another fun fact, throwing an enemy into a geo symbol or vice versa kills it instantly. It's really helpful for getting rid of invincibility symbols. Nice tip, Castell. And let's grab Mr. Laharl. Let's do the throw chain. So we'll go like this. And that. And this, and that. Like this, like that, like this. I don't like it at all. Just go this way. So if I do this, hypothetically, actually no, wait. Let's just kill it the regular way. Do a Hurricane Slash. That just barely works. Now the entire map is invincibility. And ally damage. So everybody's gonna take 20%. And then that's the invincibility panel. There we go. Now everywhere is ally damage, which is still not good, but at least now we can kill the enemies. Preferably soon. These guys are pretty weak to fire. Got just the thing for you guys. Feels good, man. Alright, and then we'll take Tree, because he needs some love. Love your Tree.
I'll finish this. Be gone.
Just barely alive. I'd like to take Jennifer and Gordon back. Because I don't really want to level them up. Alright, I forgot to move Gordon back to where he was. Now he's stuck here. In purgatory. Oh well. Sinful can finish you off. Actually, no. Let's use Jenny. Jenny will get a kill, I swear. We'll use Dark Flash. So the only reason I did that is as a distraction. Ow. Regret. GG. The spam. Well, I'm off to work. About the question you did earlier, I don't think my opinion would be relevant since I'm not watching the stream as I used to. Hey, Smarty. Doesn't matter how often you watch, your opinion is still relevant to me. But take care, man. Have fun at work. GG the spam. Yo, no one can handle my spam like I can. Hawaii's signature food. Let's do a sky lunge here. Speaking of spam, I wonder why someone thought to make spam sushi. I'm actually genuinely curious about the thought process for that. We're getting shot up very well. There we go. We are free from the nonsense temporarily. No physics, I'm out. Take care, Smarty. Physics will never have a place in this realm. I don't know, but sushi is good. Sushi is definitely good. I've just never tried it with spam before. I should ask Selfie. Thank you for being weak to fire. Let's stick you back in. Who do we take out? I can still do stuff. Destiny could still do the stuff. Sifu's pretty decent. I can probably kill some things. If I had to guess. I've been having a pretty bad craving for sushi lately, though. I could use some in my life again. Where I used to live was in like a heavily like Asian kind of neighborhood. So like I would have bubble tea every day or like sushi every couple days. And now it's like, man, I'm dying from withdrawal symptoms almost. Well, not dying, but like the cravings are crazy. Can I Wing Slayer these guys both? No. Can't hit these two though. Good enough for me.
Bite the dust.
I wish my desk was bigger. My third monitor won't fit because it's a foot too short. First world problem, Swift. But that's unfortunate, man. It's a shame regardless. I still need to get a second monitor. I hope your third is doing okay for yourself. Alright, these guys are super resistant to fire, so Jess is gonna go home. Preferably not in a body bag. And we'll grab Destiny. And he can wow us with Omega Ice spells in a little bit. Tiger Charge. Tiger. Maybe I'll use Jess once because she still can't reach the portal anyway. Might as well throw out a spell. On our way out. It did decent. Blade Rush. Pretty decent. 2 HP, huh? Alright, well, Aya's gonna get this one done. She needs the experience. Have you considered getting one of those, I've seen those, electronic standing desks become quite popular lately. You should consider investing in that, Talon. Because, I mean, even if you don't use it as a standing desk, it has, like, adjustable heights. So you never have to worry about those kind of issues. Of course, I don't know what the investment kind of looks like. It might be, like, super freaking pricey. But, hey. Health benefits, right? Let's do a Lion's Roar. Let's move you out of the way. It could have been worse. Do an asteroid drop now. One more Lion's Roar, maybe. All the attack zones are obstructed. Such obstruction. Such sadness. Well, what we could do is this. If young Metro don't trust you, he gonna shoot you. Wahahaha. Oh man. That didn't work. Okay, whatever. No Lion's Roar for us. Now Laharl is on his own adventure here. He's actually pretty close to dying, which is really new. For us, at least. Or at least in recent memory. But he should be fine. This guy right here doesn't have any skills. Holy levels, though. Well, we need to get some backup over there, pronto. I mean, I could also just, you know, eat some chocolate and then I was fine. But yeah, this is a pretty decent wake-up call that I need a new sword for Laharl. His damage is not what it used to be. Well, whenever I get the money for it. You are sleeping. How cute. This might take 2 turns if I get unlucky here. Oh well, it's more sword experience, I guess. Yeah, looks like we're getting more sword experience. Hey Castell, was it 15 and 20 that you get your new skills for weapon mastery? I can't remember. It's been a while. Hey, we got a rare eclair. Bars. Hit up the save button one more time. I feel tempted to do one grind map, because I'd like to get Laharl to level 50, but I'll just deal with it.
Miss Jennifer has been really depressed lately.
I wonder whose fault that is.
Don't look at me like that.
You should apologize.
Yeah? Jennifer?
Wait a second.
You see?
He didn't apologize this whole time. What a jerk. Yeah, it's 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, I'm pretty sure. Might be one more. Fair enough.
It's all my fault.
What?
I could have stopped them, but I didn't. I knew what was happening, but I kept denying it. If only I was stronger.
What do you mean, Jennifer? What are you talking about?
Who's there?
Well done, Overlord. I thought I'd completely masked my presence.
You too. Getting this close without me noticing.
It's an honor to hear such praise from you. My purpose was to settle things with Gordon, but now you've caught my attention.
And what have you got in mind?
You ask the obvious. Mano a mano. We shall speak with our fists.
Ah, yeah. Time to speak with our fists. There's Shen. I thought we left him in XCOM, but whatever. Ooh, nice victory muscle. It's always nice to check people's gear every now and then, because you might see some cool stuff like that legendary. Especially in this part of the game where stealing stuff is actually pretty smart considering how pricey everything is. Or swords or axes, or laser beams, or fire demon spells. Mono a mono my ass. Gordon's voice acting is so great, I didn't even know. Glad you like it, Talon. Oh man. This is what mono a mono means in the Netherworld. If I had a better sword, I would actually fight a mono, but I do need to get Laharl some experience. Let me check one last thing before I get in here. You still don't have any skills. This is like the most literal... Okay, you have some skills. There we go, finally. But this is like the most literal definition of freaking grunts. Like, they have absolutely no redeeming qualities, they're just barely running on equipment. But these aren't huge mans. Oh man. Mono a mono, like 12 dudes or so. Yep. It's okay, we have lollies. No one can stop lollies. especially when they're 1500 years old. What was that? So tanky. Alright. That's kind of a bummer. Selfie, come on out. I choose you. And we'll take the tree. Go now, claws will fissure this gentleman.
Finish this. Be gone.
Lovely. Now Laharl can get the kill. But there's this big ball in my way. You know, I know it's a stellar graveyard and all, but you wouldn't expect planets and meteoroids to be here. I guess I can start sending people out now. Go, Jumon. Jumonji. Destiny. And Talon. There we go. Ow. 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 That went well. So, you are weak to ice, you are weak to ice, you are weak to fire, you are weak to ice. Alright then. I'm pretty sure my Giga Ice is stronger than my Omega Ice right now. No love for Thursday. Sadly not. Dang it. Oh, we can hit two of them. Is that worth it? You're the one that's weak, though. We can use Giga. But even Giga's not gonna help us, because we still don't have high enough level. We could use Mega. Oh, that's so lame looking, though. But whatever. That still hurt, all the same. I must admit. Didn't underestimate Jess. Alright, I'll toss out a wind cutter here. From across the wall. From downtown. There we go, Laharl's level 50. Say hello to Meteor Impact. Now it doesn't matter who I kill people with. But yeah, as I said before, story characters will learn skills. Story characters as well as mages will learn skills just by leveling up. But all other characters need to get weapon mastery experience to learn attacks. Okay, main story characters, mages, and monsters. Anything that's classified as a monster unit. Forgot to move selfie. There goes Jess. Rip. Die, please. You tried. Selfie should be able to get this. But there is a planet in her way. Rapid fire it is. Mega ice. That was quite depressing. All things considered. I am undefeated Master Axeman Jouster.
Bite the dust.
So close. Oh, Curtis is coming. Nuclear fusion. What's good, Tree? Welcome back, man. That hurt like hell. Ow. Ow. How are y'all doing? Doing good, Tree. How about yourself? I missed you the other day, man. What you been up to? Alright, let's do this. Omega Ice. Oh, it hurt Curtis a lot. That's pretty satisfactory to me. You are weak to non-ice. However, I can't use rapid fire. Bummer. Alright, Sophie's gonna go hide. I'd like to send out Thomas, but we'll wait up on that one for a second. Let's do a asteroid drop here with Sinful. I'll move you out of the way. Looking for a game to get from GameStop. Oh man, Kanoichi. The Ninja Cook is among us. He doesn't show up until Disgaea 3 though, Cusco. That's Tiger Charge. Actually, no. I'll Hurricane Slash here. Or Blade Rush. You're not from NA, one true tree. Nope. To be fair, in Canada we don't have GameStops either. We have EB Games, which is the exact same thing. Alright, let's do a Meteor Impact. First time showing it off.
Here I come.
Oh man. Tree is from China, right? One of the enemies was named Akikage, or Ajikage. Ripped in pieces. Finger lasers are scary, man. Oh, EB Games. I've seen that in the mall once. Forgot where though. I was still in elementary school. Fair enough. But yeah, in Canada, that's what EB Games is. Or what GameStop is. It's literally the same thing, though. EB Games got no business in this country of mine. Oh man. Stuck up adults don't trust secondhand products. Sad face. Sorry to hear that, Trey. Let's do some Birkin slashes, though. I'm gonna use Destiny to hit him. Actually, never mind. He can't do Omega Ice, but this might kill him if I get unlucky. By unlucky, I mean lucky. Alright. Finger laser. So sad. Who do I want getting the experience for this? I mean, Jumon could use it if he can actually land it. Well, I'll give him a chance. I died already. Sadly true. You got gunned down. It was very depressing. Let's put you here. It's secondhand or bust for me most of the time, mostly because new games suck nowadays. Sad to hear that, Talon. I wouldn't say that new games suck, it's just that the times are changing, and we're in like a really weird transitional phase. But either way, Jumon got the kill there. We got a lot of money for that.
Not bad.
What's wrong? Why are you holding back?
I'm ready to get serious, but I don't want to injure the VIP.
What? Who's he talking about?
Has he fallen in love with me? How sweet.
Where'd you get that idea?
What the? Why is the ground shaking? That's...
I got bored from playing Hearthstone, so I tried writing an essay on why the Steam market can't be considered a market. Yeah, the Steam market is kind of, yeah. You're a tree, trees you're bound to get cut down every now and then. Can't change it.
The Space Battleship Gargantua!
Gotta agree, I grew up playing Pokemon, now Pokemon is boring. That's an understandable opinion, Kanoichi. I think Pokemon's more robust now. However, it's kind of oversimplified lately, but hey, being oversimplified isn't the worst thing. But I'm super pumped for Sun and Moon. Pokemon S&M. Space Battleship Gargantua.
We will now begin a full-scale attack with over 2 million battleships. But before that... Your father awaits you, Jennifer. Come with me.
Father? I thought her parents passed away when she was a child.
What? You didn't know? She is General Carter's foster child.
What?
I'm sorry, Gordon. What Curtis said is true. I was adopted by General Carter and raised as his child. He was a kind man. I always believed that he loved me. But that couldn't have been further from the truth. He raised me only so he could use me.
If you're going to complain about your father, tell him yourself. My orders are simply to bring you back alive.
He wants to use me again? It doesn't matter anymore.
Wait! Jennifer, don't go!
I wonder what kids are going to find when they Google S&M looking for guides. It's gonna be pretty awkward.
You're the assistant of Captain Gordon, Defender of Earth. Remember? Have you forgotten our sworn duty?
Didn't you dismiss her?
Shut up. Don't dig up the past. I retracted that. Jennifer, it doesn't matter if you're Carter's daughter or not. As the assistant to the Defender of Earth, listen to your heart.
There's nothing else you can do.
What is right? What do you believe in? And what will you do right now?
Gordon.
Enough talk. Gordon, Overlord, I'd like to settle this once and for all. If you want Jennifer back, then find a way aboard the Gargantua. Until then, see ya.
Mr. Come and steal your girl.
Jennifer!
He didn't have that much of a visceral reaction when Thursday almost got his memory destroyed. I just want to say that right now.
To be continued.